All right, situation we have today is two of these colonies are queenless, or something's going on with the swarm cells here. There was a queen in there, but they just I don't know if she was just getting old. She was a older queen from a split, and they still made swarm cells and so forth, and nothing seems to be going on. There is an absolute awesome flow going right now. That is like all Russian olive out there. Nettle, everything's out here, and they're just filling everything in. So I'm here now. I have two queens that I saved from a cutout. They were virgin queens, and I actually put them in with some bees, 2 frames, and they are laying and they look awesome. So sorry about the glove there. So I'm going to work with them, get them in there. The last hive down there, I have to like take all those frames out, all that box. Took that from a customer that the bees just got nasty. They were super honey bound. I took out 10 frames yesterday that were honey bound, and I have a whole new setup next to it that is all drawn frames ready to go, but the lack of the laying queen, so I didn't want to wait anymore. So that whole 2D boxes, top, stuff like that, the super is mine. That's getting completely changed out. It's about 80 degrees. Hate to do this now, but the flow is hot, and I gotta get the honey right here. So, and then I believe this one right here, second one in, is the swarm cells as well. So I'll remove all the swarm cells, and the nukes that I took the queens out, I will put those swarm cells in there and keep the queens going, because it's nice to have these northern queens. So we'll get back to you when we get into it here. Alright, so here's the queen that I have that's mated. I just got these 2 out of that hive that were going funky, and they were just honey bound and everything and filling everything in. So I removed them, so I'm not sure what's going on, but I do know this one is laying. They are pretty big. They were in the same colony, and I think they emerged recently, because all the swarm cells yesterday were capped, and all of them today are emerged and chewed out or whatever. So I'm going to put this one in there and see how they react to her, and hopefully they'll release her ASAP. So they are coming up pretty quick to the queen cage. I just wanted to see how they react to her, and they're actually not trying to sting and be aggressive. They're literally flocking to her, and I could see them smelling her out and so forth. So it's not like they're aggressive and trying to lower their back ends and sting her, but I think they're going to accept her fine. I think I got the other queens early enough, so hopefully this will straighten this hive right out. That's pretty cool to see how fast they cover her. I don't see any aggression at all. Perfect. I love it. Alright, this is a split that preventing from swarming, and the queen was here for a little bit and then seems to be gone, and then I see swarm cells. So here's a mated queen. Let's see how these girls act. I removed the swarm cells. They were still kind of early stages, so let's just see how they are. If they just want to tend to her. I mean, they're flocking over pretty good. There's the marshmallow on the end there. Give them a little time. I don't see any aggression. I see happiness. Like they want to feed and take care of her. Alright, that looks good. I'll put her in. I'm liking it. Hopefully this works out. I'll keep you posted. So the virgin queens I took out from that colony. I'm checking to see what these bees do with the queen being here, because I just pulled 2 mated queens out of here to get those hives queen right. I just wanted to see how the reaction was from putting these virgins in there and only having a mated queen gone for a few hours. So we'll just see what happens. There's wax on the end, so I'll keep them in here for a day, and they don't look aggressive or mean or whatever. These bees are not really even reacting to her. So I'll get her in there and see how it is by the morning tomorrow, and then probably release it tomorrow.